Good morning, children. Hope so you have come across the name of Mr. Choudhury Rai many times in your life. He was an Indian film director, scriptwriter, documentary filmmaker, author, essayist, lyricist, magazine editor, illustrator, calligrapher, and music composer, who had taken birth on 2nd of May 1921 and had died on 23rd April 1992 in Kolkata only. He received many major awards in his career, including 36 Indian National Film Awards, a Golden Lion, a Golden Bear, 2 Silver Bears, and many additional awards at different international film festivals or ceremonies, and a very prestigious award, an Academy Honorary Award in the year of 1992. It is basically an Oscar. The government of India honored him with the Bharat Ratna too, the high civilian award that was also received by him in the year 1992 only. So he received many notable awards and had gained a very prestigious position among other directors and filmmakers of his time. Some of his famous works like Pother Pachali, Opur Songshar, Charulata had brought him the name and fame he deserved. In fact, his many other works had gained immense popularity and he had received the recognition that he deserved of. In short, he is a pride of our nation and our Indian film industry as such, who had given many masterpieces. Bepin Choudhury's Lapse of Memory is also written by him. Now, this very prose piece is dealing about forgetfulness of a person. Forgetfulness often puts you in a tight spot, but forgetting a part of your life completely may drive you crazy. In this story, Bepin Babu goes nearly crazy because he cannot recollect his stay at Ranchi. He has never been to Ranchi. He insists, though there are many witnesses to the contrary. So, here the story is about forgetfulness. Okay, forgetfulness. If a person forgets something, then sometimes it makes him confused or it puts him generally in a tight spot, in a corner, means somehow in a confused state of being, in an uncomfortable position. And here, if someone forgets a part of his life, then that forgetfulness may drive him completely crazy, may make that person almost mad or almost in a or better to say almost frenzy. Okay, so here it happens, or something like this, according to some people, also happens with him. But whether is this thing actually happens with him or not, whether he forgets really a part of his life or not, or what he thought that he had or he has never been to Ranchi is correct or not, we are going to find the answers of all these questions when we are going to read this chapter in detail. So let's start reading this chapter in detail. Every Monday, on his way back from work, Bepin, Choudhury would drop in at Kalicharan's in New Market to buy books, crime stories, ghost stories, and thrillers. So, students, every Monday he used to drop in a bookshop of Kalicharan, which is in New Market. Now, he is fond of reading. He is fond of reading crime stories, ghost stories, and thrillers. So something related to crime, something related to horror, and something related to adventure, excitement, fun, thrill. Okay? He had to buy at least 5 books. Okay? So at least 5 at a time to last him through the week. He lived alone, was not a good mixture, had few friends, and didn't like spending time in idle chat. So, he is a kind of person who is not a very social creature as such. He didn't like to mix and spend time idly. Rather, he used to engage himself in creative things or something which would enrich his knowledge. So, he used to read a lot. He was fond of knowledge, or he was fond of gaining knowledge. So, at least he required 5 books for him to last or to pass a week as such. Today, at Kalicharan's, Bepin Babu had the feeling that someone was observing him from close quarters. So someone was looking at him very closely. Okay? Someone was looking at him very closely. He turned round and found himself looking at a round-faced, meek-looking man who now broke into a smile. So, he had turned round and had seen a man with a round face who was smiling at him. I don't suppose you recognize me. Have we met before? Asked Bepin Babu. The man looked greatly surprised. We met every day for a whole week. I arranged for a car to take you to the Choudhury Falls. Now the strange man had spoken that they met. Okay, it means they met. Here, we met means they met. Okay, he and Bepin Babu had met every day, almost for a whole week. Okay, in Ranchi. He had also arranged a car for him so that he would visit the Choudhury Falls. In 1958, in Ranchi, my name is Porimal Ghosh. Ranchi? Now Bepin Babu realized that it was not he, but this man who was making a mistake. Bepin Babu had never been to Ranchi. He had been at the point of going several times but never made it. He smiled and said, "Do you know who I am?" So, do you know who I am? So, Bepin Babu questioned him. Okay, you can see that a man is standing, okay, behind or somewhat at a distance behind Bepin Babu. And this very person had given his or had revealed his identity as Porimal Ghosh. He told that he knew Bepin Babu when they were in Ranchi. Now, Bepin Babu thought that he made a mistake, means the stranger was somewhat making a mistake. So, he smiled and said, "Do you know who I am?" So, Bepin Babu cross-questioned him and had told him whether he knew Bepin Babu or not.